All right, Felicity, so just finished the 8th grade. Hey, stop hitting the wall. All right, guys, we are waiting in line to get donuts. I just dropped the girls off for their last day of school. I drove both of them this morning. And we went to Starbucks, so they did not have a croissant, and that's what I usually get Jamie. So between the middle school and the high school here is this little locally owned donut shop, and so that's where I'm getting Jamie Shark a donut. And then I'm gonna go right back to the high school to pick up Jessica because she doesn't have any exams today, so she just had to check in. But I talked to them and they said that they would be willing to be in a video today for their last day of school, and I kind of want to do that to document our family. Stop taking a picture? Yeah? Okay. I will in just a minute, okay? I just got to finish talking to these people, our friends. So, anyway, I may do like a end of year interview with each of them. I'll have to come up with some cute questions, but I think that'll be fun. So, just see you guys in a bit. She's like, no, I don't want to be filming him in the car. Helps when mom unlocks the door. So how was your last day of school?
Very short.
It was very short. Are you happy it's over?
Yes.
Yeah. How are you feeling about your end of your sophomore year?
Great.
Yeah.
I'm happy it's done with.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Are you excited for junior year?
No, not at all.
Oh, come on. You gotta tell our friends here what your plan is for junior year.
It's supposed to be a hot girl junior year.
A hot girl junior year. That's what we're gonna be working on this summer. Yeah.
Yeah, working out. And getting my tan. Because I'm looking like Jamie Shark right now.
You don't look that white. Oh, there he goes. Making us. Glad did what? You go together? You don't want to go together? Good job, buddy. Gotta have our staple Starbucks tumblers. Mine, Jessica's. The baby girl is hanging out in her stroller. She's doing so good. Even though she's probably bored out of her mind. I need to find something for her to do. But I mean, she's 2 months old, so it's like, what do you give her to do? But yeah, aren't you so pretty?
Can you see it on me?
That's very, very much my high school era. That is cute.
How much is it? $4?
Okay, so this is our haul from what we got at the thrift store. Jessica wanted me to show you her purchases, which were some chips and Ollie, because Ollie Pop. So I got these at, what's that place called?
Thrifty Treasures.
Thrifty Treasures. I keep wanting to say Hidden Treasures, which that's a whole nother thing. But we paid, so they were marked $5 a piece, but I did not pay that much. I think it was somewhere around $5 for both of them. This, I'm pretty sure, is real silver. This one is just silver plated. And then we went to an antique store, Barrow Street Antiques. So if you're local, then that's where we went and got this. This guy was $20, and then
This teapot was 16, but the lid is broken, so that's why it was so cheap. Or no, this was 18 and this was 16, right? Or was it the other way around? No, the sugar dish was 16, the teapot was 18. And yeah, these are both plated according to the tag that was on them. This one is real silver, I'm pretty sure. And then Felicity got herself a little purse and a shirt from the Thrifted Treasures store. So, do you remember how much you spent?
$6.50.
$6.50 for both of them. So, and this looks more maroon on camera, but in the sun, it's like more of a reddy color, and it matches the stripe on her Converse really well. So that's why she bought it. But yeah, so that was our little haul from our shopping today.
Hey guys, we are stopped at a gas station to get a drink for Jameson. Felicity's in there getting that right now. And then we're gonna go to the park. Felicity's been asking me to go to the park for like ever, and I took Jessica to the park the other day when she was out of school. Just because we didn't have anything else to do, and so now I'm taking Felicity. We're gonna have lunch at the park, Betty. I packed a cooler with lunch, so we're gonna be good. But yes, I don't know what else we're getting into today. John wants to take Jessica on a motorcycle ride, but I don't know if they're gonna get to go because it's super windy out. I don't know, but riding a motorcycle is not the best thing, so. So Felicity agreed to do an end of school interview. So we're going to talk about the end of 8th grade and the end of middle school as a whole. She's going to try and answer some questions. She's not really sure how she's going to answer them, and I'm going to let it go. All right, Felicity, so just finished the 8th grade. Hey, stop hitting the wall. Okay, try that again. So just finished 8th grade. So what extracurriculars did you have this year?
Band and broadcasting. And that's all.
Well, so you did Spanish for your high school credit, right?
Yeah.
So you got that out of the way. So we don't have to do that. You're gonna be able to hear that. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, if you hear a dog, what you're hearing is a dog drinking water currently. We apologize for these interruptions. Okay. So, where did you like band better, here or in South Carolina?
South Carolina, definitely.
Why?
We didn't have any sports, and that's what they put all their money in.
Oh, okay. So you had a lot of. You feel like the teacher got paid more?
Yeah.
Maybe. He was better quality. For sure. So we can say that now because she's not at that school anymore. Even though, does he work with the high school? The one here?
Who?
Mr. What's his name here? I know Miss Garcia.
Oh, yeah, he works on.
Does she work with the high school too, Miss Garcia?
Yeah. She teaches the
clarinet. Yeah. Felicity plays the clarinet, which, if we are lucky someday, she might grace you all with her clarinet playing because she's really good at it. She doesn't think she's really good at it, but she is actually really good at it. If she practiced a little more, she would be superior at it. However, she does not find it necessary to put in that much effort to correct. Pretty much, yeah. She doesn't love it enough to like perfect it because you don't want to go to a 4-year school right now. So you're not trying to get like a scholarship or anything off of playing your clarinet. Yeah. So here we are. All right. What's your favorite thing about 8th grade?
Nothing. I hated it.
You did not hate all of 8th grade. Come on, there has to be something that you liked.
Science class.
What?
That's literally all.
Why do you like
do
science class?
anything.
Oh, you have to do nothing in that class? Okay. What was your least favorite part about 8th grade?
Probably the drama.
All the drama?
Lots of drama.
That's the most stereotypical like question ever, but it's true.
A lot of drama in 8th grade.
Yeah.
Like drama over what?
Anything.
Everything that happens.
Yes. Anything that happens, they blow it out of proportion.
All right. So how do you handle that?
I don't.
What do? You have to do something because you have to exist with these people. So what do you do?
I don't exist. I don't know. I just don't.
You feel like you isolate.
Yeah.
Okay. Does that bother you?
Mm-mm.
You like being introvert, like alone, introverted? No.
But I deal with it. I don't know. It's just
You don't enjoy it, but you feel like that's the only way to survive it.
yeah.
Okay. Do you have a best friend, you would say, right now, or you have friends that
No.
like rotate? Do you have like a
No.
rotation? Kind of. You have like a rotation of friends. Because you have friends, like you have people you talk to and stuff.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
have lots of those, but like
You don't feel like you may know you really well.
kind of yeah.
Would you say like Jessica's your best friend, probably?
Probably.
Yeah. I would bet. That's probably accurate, I would say.
That's all.
Yeah. So thank God for Jessica. What would we do without her? Okay. We did favorite and least favorite. Okay, so you've done middle school in 2 different schools. And we obviously, like, this school is better than, overall is better
In
than
some
South Carolina?
ways,
Yeah.
In some ways.
Okay, so what was bad about middle school? In both places, like what was similar that was not good?
The drama.
The drama was the
a
same?
lot of drama here and there, just on different things.
What was different?
The kind of drama. Like there, it was more serious. Now it's just like superficial. Exactly.
So, for context, in South Carolina, the elementary school and the high school that we were zoned for were the best in the county. The middle school that we were zoned for was probably one of the worst in the county. And so the socioeconomic status of the people that went to that school was different. So those kids had like legitimate actual problems, like life problems outside of school to deal with. I
Yeah,
swear.
they understood. These kids are like ignorant, and they're like, "Why can't you just do this?" Like, because I can't.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, we mean like if you get grounded or something, if you get in trouble, or
Yeah, they're just like,
they don't have consequences. You feel like
Yeah.
they don't have consequences.
and then there, it's like, you can't get grounded because you don't have a phone.
So yeah, so there's nothing to take from you. That makes sense. Yeah. So here we live in. It was we bought this house specifically for the school district that it was in because we did not want to deal with what we were dealing with at that middle school. And it's just a trade-off. So,
Yeah, but then these people are more frustrating. While the other people are just downright,
mean.
yeah, really mean.
Yeah. So it's hard. Well, and it's hard for, I think it's hard for you too, because you look one way, and then you're being raised by us, and so culturally,
Yeah. And then,
you're kind of,
and then they're like, so are you Mexican? No, I am not.
For reference, Felicity started Spanish this year, as we had discussed. And her Spanish teacher begins the year, right, speaking in Spanish, and then looks at Felicity and asks, what does that mean?
And I was like, the freak, I don't know.
So that's been fun for you, I would say. The Spanish teacher also, you don't tell him about him asking you.
No, I don't want
it. Can I tell him? It's
Yeah.
funny. So Felicity explains that she's Navajo, and what did he ask? He asked you if we made fry bread, right? Was that what it was?
Oh yeah, I feel like we go to like festivals, and
Like
stuff.
powwows?
Yeah.
That's when we go to powwows. And Felicity's like, my parents are white. And he's like, I'm sorry. And then you're like, no, I'm not sorry that they're white. I'm sorry for assuming. But yeah, Felicity was making him real uncomfortable. Yeah.
Well, you're done.
Yes, he was dumb. It was okay to.
Yeah.
So, okay. Especially the 8th grade, but in middle school in general, but especially the 8th grade, do you find it difficult to manage interactions with adults when they do silly things like that?
No.
No?
It doesn't frustrate you, or like,
No.
okay. So you don't feel like you were disrespectful when you responded to him?
No.
Okay. But he didn't.
I mean, he was disrespectful when
yes, he was disrespectful to you, but you were respectful. That's fair. I don't know. Felicity's really good at, like, if you're gonna throw something out there that's dumb, she's gonna let you just sit in the awkward for a hot minute. So, yeah. Okay. So, what was your favorite part of middle school?
nothing.
There has to be something that you liked about it, like something.
Nothing.
Did you feel like you got to be social even if it was difficult?
Oh, I got to be really social, but no.
But you don't think that was a good part of it?
I mean, it was fun.
To be social?
Yeah.
Fun fact, if you're moving from anywhere else to West Texas and your child says that they think they want to be athletic or they want to do athletics, it's a separate class here. And we did not know that. So last school year, Felicity was doing athletics, which is a whole separate PE thing, and they take it very seriously. Yeah. Was the first day you were there and you were running?
Yeah, we ran a mile the first
she was
day.
in black sweatpants.
I was in black sweatpants and I had a black shirt on with a black hoodie, and they still.
What shoes were you wearing?
I think I had my black
Converse on. Yeah, and she was running.
Yeah, and they were like, "Y'all are gonna run the mile. You know what to do." No, I don't know what to do.
So that was the other thing. Like last year when we moved here, they would be in class and they'd be like, "Well, Miss So and So taught this last year," and both of my kids would be like, "And that means nothing to us." Which is odd because it's an Air Force base is here, so
yeah.
They are not the first kids to move in here from somewhere else. So that had to have been frustrating. That would have frustrated the crap out of me. It frustrated me and I wasn't even dealing with it, so I can't imagine. So when I was in school, cell phones were just becoming a thing and we weren't allowed to have them. And then apparently sometime between the time I graduated and the time we moved here, they started allowing phones in schools. And then this year...
Oh, so last year we could use them,
Mm-hmm.
but only at lunch.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, "Y'all don't talk enough. You're always on your phone."
Well, there was a lot of things. There were a lot of reasons. Studies showed, shocking, I know, studies showed that it was actually better if kids didn't have cell phones in school. So this year was the first year in a long time that they haven't been allowed to have their phones. And
Yeah, but it's our lunch break. Also, they're like, "You don't talk enough." And then, they're like, "Y'all talk too much. We're gonna separate the boys from the girls." I'm like, "What the heck?" And then they're like, "Y'all don't talk enough, so we're gonna integrate y'all back together. You talk too much, so we're gonna separate half the people." And then it's like, what the heck? Just let us be.
So you feel frustrated at the administration because you feel like they are giving contradictory messages. That's fair. So for parents of kids that are going into middle school, what do you think is something that they should consider about what you're dealing with and know to help manage their kid?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, we were just talking about the administration being frustrating.
I don't know.
Well, what did I do anything that helped manage middle school or not? She's trying to think, so it shouldn't make me feel bad.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, we talk about your day every day. Is that helpful?
Yeah, talking about current events.
Do you think it would be more helpful if your dad and I had a better... I feel like you think we don't understand that your day is stressful. That you've had a hard day. Yeah. You feel like that. Okay. And go ahead.
Oh my gosh! And then my phone, it doesn't. My phone is not the problem of everything. So sometimes I'll be doing something and really zoned out because I do that because I'm thinking about current events in my life that are
weighing on you.
Yeah, and you'll be getting mad at me after that.
Because I feel like I've been ignored. You think I feel like I've been ignored. So that's fair. So then I get frustrated with you. So what would you say about that?
I need time.
Well,
I just need time on my own.
Well, what kind of time? Like where? When? Are you?
What do you mean after school?
So between the time that you walk in the door and the time that I talk to you, or the time that you're required to do something?
What time I'm required to do something? I don't know. I just need time alone.
You just need to
Or
do
like,
so between the time that you get home from school and when I want to talk to you, you would like some time to decompress. And do you think that would be helpful for most middle school kids?
yeah.
Probably.
But it depends on the situation. I can't be making like
Well,
for all middle school.
but this is just from your perspective. It doesn't have to be like for everybody. It's just from your perspective.
I don't
Something that's helpful.
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay. If you were talking to a kid who's about to start middle school, what would you say they need to know or be prepared for?
I wouldn't be talking to a kid
Well,
about
just
this
think about, like,
middle school.
if you could give advice, what would you say? Like, be prepared for trauma, or
Dress nice and smell good. Hygiene is key.
there you go.
People that smell in my school.
Hygiene is key. Okay, yes. So that's what you would tell middle school girls. Do not stink. Good. Okay, that's valid because there are a lot of moms out there who have got 12-year-old little girls who don't want to wear deodorant. So maybe hearing it from someone like you,
yeah.
would be helpful.
And then some people are just like, get a haircut, please.
Okay. Girls and boys.
Yeah, you just need to keep up. Keep up. As long as you you have like a consistent look and don't really like stray out from that too much, you'll look good. But if it's like a consistent hobo, get out.
No hobo chic.
Yeah, like hobo like if you got some sweatpants on and like good sneakers and like a hoodie, that's good. But if you got your mom's sweatpants from like 20 years ago, actually 20 years ago, 2000, that's where it's at. But like, I'm talking about like the gauchos and the big old Minecraft hoodies with the, no, that's not happening, Mom.
All right, so hygiene, decent fashion sense, clothes that match. Clothes that match. Okay.
Except if you're like, you have to have the right style to have clothes that don't match. Cause like,
so if you're not sure, then you stick with clothes that match.
yeah.
Okay. Now, is it fair to like try one style for a while, if it doesn't work for you, then pick something different? Like,
I mean, I do that all the time.
Yeah.
So.
Because you said like pick a style and then like go with it, but
Yeah, but like, as long as it doesn't like you totally change in one night.
okay.
As long as the style's not bad. I mean, everybody has their own style. I don't know. That's all I have to say.
As long as you're clean, well groomed, and you don't stink, you're gonna be fine. Okay. That's fair. I like that advice. What are you looking forward to in high school?
The fine people. We're gonna be going with Easton. Oh my gosh, bro.
The attractive opposite
Yes,
gender.
we have a small pond of fish. This is about to double like 5 times, Mom.
That's true. So
I'm ready.
You're excited about this thing.
Yes.
Social aspect of high school. Got it. Are you excited about band?
No.
Are you excited about the New York trip for band?
Yes.
Okay.
But I'm not excited about the people I'm gonna go with because band people are
You feel like they're odd.
odd is yes,
Nice
that's a good word for it. Yes.
Okay. All right. Any closing thoughts for the end of middle school?
I mean, it's middle school.
All right, everybody, we are out on the front porch, so if you hear nature, that is why. Or if you hear banging, there's construction going on down the road from us, so I apologize, but this was the best place we had to film. So, Jessica has agreed to do a interview about the end of school year, so hopefully this will just help us keep memories of her growing up. That's the main reason why we're doing this, but yeah. So, favorite part about 10th grade?
I would say winter formal.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That was a good one. What did you Where? Oh, you wore the blue dress to winter formal. I was trying to remember. Earlier today when I was making the thumbnail for this, I put the picture of you in your homecoming dress. If we use that thumbnail, you'll see a small picture of her in her homecoming outfit. Very beautiful. That was so pretty. But yeah, so that's why I was confused. So why was winter formal your favorite?
Because there's something new that I could do.
Oh, hadn't been before. So here they can't go to after. So freshmen, everybody can go to homecoming, and then everybody except for freshmen can go to winter formal, and then juniors and seniors go to prom. So next year is prom.
Huh.
You think you'll be excited about that? Like, is that what you're most excited for?
Well, I could have gone this year, but
Like a friend invited you this year.
if somebody invites a sophomore, then you can go.
But like freshmen cannot go to winter formal.
Even if you're invited, you
can't
cannot
go.
So
All right, what was your least favorite part about sophomore year?
finals.
Your finals?
Yeah.
Which ones did you have to take?
I had to take math. That's it.
Your geometry one?
Yeah, that's all the finals I had to take, but I still didn't like it.
Yeah.
Geometry is not fun, in my own opinion.
Fair.
So
That's a fair.
algebra makes more sense in my.
Would you take an algebra next year?
Yeah.
Okay. And you think you're gonna have the same teacher you had freshman year?
Yeah. Miss Martin was amazing.
All right, Miss Martinez, if you see this, just know that you don't suck. So, what extracurriculars did you do this year?
I did yearbook.
Yeah.
I don't know. I had to think about that.
It's okay. What did you like about your book?
The photography.
Yeah. Just taking a lot of pictures.
Yeah.
That was the hard part. So like getting her to all the things was difficult. So next year you're going to manage the football team.
Yes.
And why are we managing the football team?
So then I can go to all football games and take pictures.
Yes, because this year for some reason they would not allow her to ride the bus with the teams. And in Texas, where we live, away games are like 2+ hours driving away from here. So I hear you on that. So we couldn't drive her to them, and so now she's talked to the coaches, and she's going to be a manager on the team. So then she can ride with the trainers and the managers ride together, right?
No, I'm gonna be riding with all the football kids.
Oh, okay.
You can't. The only reason why you can't go with the trainers is because the trainers arrive at a different time, sometimes, because they stop.
Oh, okay.
And so then the football team usually doesn't stop
They
because
just
that's
trail
trail
go.
on. So if the managers aren't there to manage, then
That's a problem. Yeah, because you basically are helping with the equipment and stuff. Yeah.
we help unload and everything and all that. So
Okay. So that's good. So is that what you're looking forward to next year? Like, not the
Oh.
equipment part, but like taking the pictures and stuff.
yeah, I thought you meant like being on the bus.
No, not being on the bus.
Because apparently it smells really bad.
Oh, I'm
Going
certain that it does smell real. Those football players are real fragrant. I'm sure when that is done. So. Okay, so what advice would you have for a girl who's about to start her sophomore year of high school?
I would most definitely say being social can really help. Like,
Yeah.
if you do like extracurricular things, you go to all the games, you go to the like basketball games, baseball games. You don't have to be there the entire time because baseball gets really long. But
Forever to do.
if you go to like games and you're social and you have like not a whole bunch of friends, but at least some friends that you can go with, it will definitely like upgrade
Your experience.
Yes. You just have to have like friends. Not saying nobody has friends, but
Do you think that that's the difference between here and living in South Carolina? Like you have friends here, or like
no, I think mostly in South Carolina I didn't have really anywhere to go.
yeah, there weren't events, which is funny
And-
because there was probably more to do in Charleston than there
Yes.
is in Abilene
But also most of it was like I was too young
to do it.
to
Yeah.
do it. And here like we can like drive down to Six Flags or something
Mhm.
or
We didn't have to go there. Like here, the school, there's always athletics going on,
Yeah.
so you can always go to something. Like,
Or there's some kind of event going on, usually.
okay. What advice what do you think moms need to know about having a kid that's going into the 10th grade?
I think you just have to like schedule a lot, be very organized during that year, because there's a lot of things that like are a certain time, certain dates, and it would be nice to like know.
Have a schedule.
Yeah.
Okay. What would you say is helpful when learning to drive from parents?
Don't freak out.
Don't freak out. That's fair. Okay.
Be very calm.
If you are married, the one with the best poker face needs to be the one that teaches them how to drive.
Also, don't yell.
Yeah. Yelling is hard not to do. It depends on what's happening. Obviously, if they're gonna run off the road, then you have to be vocal. But yeah, calm is key, I think, in helping with the driving situation. You should show them your car. You want to show them your car? You not want to show them your car? Not really.
Wait till at least it looks a little bit more spruced up than how it looks.
Yeah. Can you describe your vehicle? Like what kind it is? And
It's a Mustang 05.
Yeah.
But it's a convertible, but the top
it needs a new
not
top.
converting.
Desperately. It needs
It likes just being non-convertible
right now.
The top is looking a little,
Are you excited about driving?
a little bit.
There's like pros and cons to it. Yeah.
That's just because people who drive in our school are not good drivers.
No, lots of accidents. Yeah. And lots of like lifted trucks, so you can't see around them, and her car is little.
Yeah.
So that's kind of
Scary.
Scary, yeah.
And they're the ones with like the heavy
What
duty.
is that thing called? Brush guard.
Yeah.
They put,
They're not like the little small bar ones. They're like the
yeah, they're like huge
heavy
brush
duty
guards
ones.
on them.
Like meant to destroy.
You want to tell them where you work?
I work at Chuck E. Cheese.
Do you like working at Chuck E. Cheese?
There's pros and cons. The people who work there aren't terrible. I
That's
mean,
good.
that's not bad. Like,
Yeah.
they're fun to be around, but like, not the kids. Being around kids all day is not fun.
Yeah.
They scream, they smell, and then the parents are really rude. So,
And kids don't listen.
yeah.
So that makes her job difficult.
And then the parents just don't care. So, because we're just a daycare. So.
I'm trying to think what else I need to ask you. What are your goals for next year? For next school year? Yeah.
Live up to the hot junior name,
Yeah.
basically.
All right.
It's just upgrade your wardrobe, never have bad hair day, and basically look beautiful every day. So, yeah.
All right. Is there anything else you think you want to share about sophomore year?
It's really boring.
School is boring. What about your social life?
It's still kind of boring. There's not much to do. Still at this point, once you're junior year, I think you're able to drive. You're able to do more.
So Jessica's birthday falls in the summer, so she doesn't turn 16 until this summer. So for those of you who have a sophomore and you're like, oh no, you can drive when you're a sophomore, not her.
Yeah.
So,
There's a lot of people who have to get lifts from other.
yeah, they have to get rides and stuff.
Yeah.
So
It'd be nice. So then, if I like come home really late, I could just drive home instead of texting them.
she's talking about from like football games and stuff.
Yeah.
So when she does go to the away games, sometimes they'll get back super late. Although I don't know,
Or if I go to the skating place.
that stuff like that is nice. That the football games, I don't know if we'll let you drive home from that or if we'll pick you up, because if you're not getting home until like 3 o'clock in the morning,
Well, it's a short drive.
it's very close. But still, I don't know. If that makes
One of the
nervous.
times they didn't get home till like 3.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know that I
feel
want you.
bad for them.
I don't know that I want you driving that late. We'll have to see how it goes. We hope that you enjoyed our shopping and our interviewing and our whatever else you see in this video. And please subscribe if you are not, right? We're trying to grow the channel. So please
Subscribe and like.
Yes, like and comment if you have a child that is entering either 9th grade or 11th grade. We would love to hear what their
hopes, dreams, wishes, expectations are. All right, and we will see you next time.